Hi, I'm Rachel, and this is my monthly Author's Answer video. The Author's Answer series was started by author-tuber J.D. Archer and his writing group, where they pose a lot of questions about reading and writing to themselves, and I've been answering them sequentially, one per month for the last few years. I'll link to my playlist and J.D.'s down below. Before I go on, I figure I'll say I've gotten a couple new subscribers. I think it has to do with this wonderful video I took part in as part of the Booktube Prize, where I'm an official judge next year. Robert from Barter Hordes, who runs the prize, sent out a prompt to judges about which book from the prize this year surprised us the most. And I knew it would be a really interesting video because, you know, people come to that question with all sorts of interpretations, and so I was not disappointed, and I was so glad to be part of it. And I'm glad new people are here. Hello! It's a weird month for me on this channel because we're in the middle of NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, so a lot of my content here is based around that. But come December, and I will go back to normal bookish content, and I gotta say, I'm looking forward to criticizing other people's writing for a change. Anyway, this month's question is question number 32, which is, do you write about controversial topics, and what are they? It's interesting because I just came back from a NaNoWriMo event at one of the DC library branches. They've had local authors come in to talk to us about writing novels, and today's novelist's talk was about finding the courage to write and finish your novel, and particularly from the vantage point of writing something that might be controversial. She was talking from her own experience, and a lot of people in the group had similar experiences about, you know, family history that might offend personal people in your life. And I don't have that, although at this event I was thinking about my fantasy project, which is working title now is A Song for the Wanderers, which I'm writing for Nano. A lot of my world building is heavily based in Jewish themes and Israel and that sort of thing, and religion. And there's a whole post on the NaNoWriMo forums with Jewish rhymos talking about how is fantasy halachically okay for Jews, and probably isn't. So I am kind of worried about that, but I'm in such a first draft stage right now that I'm trying to tell myself, you know, just to get out what I need to get out for my story and to worry about any tweaking or consequences later. And obviously there would be some tweaking, at least for any revision process anyway. Another way I thought to answer this question, perhaps relatedly, is that I have a political short story idea. I've had it in my mind for a while, also on Jewish themes, but based in the real world. And I'm worried about how that'll come off, and if I'll sound dogmatic, or, you know, people write controversy for all sorts of reasons, but I hope to be the type of person who does it to make people think, and to do it in an artistic style, and to stay true to my own beliefs about nuance and complexity. Anywho, once upon a time, several months ago on Catapult, which is a website for writing classes, an author I've read recently, Muriel Rothman-Zecher, who wrote the novel Sadness is a White Bird, he was teaching a class that was about writing political fiction. And it really got me excited because I wanted to be able to find an artistic, legitimate, writerly way to craft this story, but I didn't go ahead and take the online class because I didn't have the money to really at the time. And I keep on hoping that he'll re-offer it. I go to his website and to Catapult, you know, for him specifically, because I've read his work, and also he's also a Jewish writer, and he was specifically writing about Jewish and Israeli themes. So I guess I have this fantasy that a famous author can go advise me on my own work. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's happening anytime soon, and I haven't been able necessarily to find any other classes on writing political fiction like that. So I guess, I don't know, I should go ahead and do it. I do have a writing critique group that meets regularly. In fact, we're meeting tomorrow, or today when this video goes up. I've been dragging my feet a bit about what to submit to them next, if it should be this fantasy project A Song of the Wanderers, which I'm finally working on, thanks Nano, or if it should be this short story idea. Not sure when I'd find the time to write that. I suppose I could add it to my December writing goals. But either way, maybe I should go back to another line that this author talked about at the event today, where she said that fear should not trump your love of the story or your investment in the story, or else it's going nowhere. So maybe I can't be waiting for a class, I just gotta write it. So that about covers it for me now. You can find me back on this channel in 2 days on Wednesday when I'll be posting my week 3 NaNoWriMo vlog. And speaking of NaNoWriMo and content this month, I should be back sometime next weekend to do the NaNoWriMo tag, because Steve Donahue tagged me and everyone in our Voxer group to do it. I figured I'd save it toward the end of the month when I had a higher word count. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Keep writing, and I'll